Saudi-Arabia hyvistä asioista. Kiitos Saudi-Arabia.
Kiitos Saudi-Arabia.
Shukran.
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 Öljyllä Arabian Saudin.
Öljyllä Arabian Saudin.
Tankkaa vaikka meikäläisen Audin.
Taikkaa vaikka meikäläisen Audin.
Saudi tuo polttoainetta Audiin.
Saudi tuo polttoainetta Audiin.
Kiitos Saudi-Arabia.
Kiitos Saudi-Arabia.
Shukran Saudi-Arabia.
Shukran Saudi-Arabia.
Kiitos Madain Saleh.
Kiitos Madain Saleh.
Kiitos öljystä.
Kiitos öljystä.
Kiitos Rubbal Khali.
Kiitos Rubbal Khali.
Öljyllä Arabian Saudin.
Öljyllä Arabian Saudin.
Tankkaa vaikka Audin.
Tankkaa vaikka Audin.
Paljon on hiekkaa.
Paljon on hiekkaa.
Kiitos siitä.
Kiitos siitä.
Shukran.
Shukran.
Kiitos.
Kiitos.
Kolmesti kiitos.
Kiitos. Kiitos. Kiitos.
Kolmasti hurraa. 1, 2, 3.
Hurraa! Hurraa! Hurraa!
Kiitos Kingdom Tower.
Kiitos Kingdom Tower.
Kolmesti hurraa. Hurraa!
Hurraa! Hurraa!
Saudi-Arabia kiitos.
Saudi-Arabia kiitos.
Hurraa!
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 Kiitos.
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 Paljon on kiittämistä. Kiitos Water Saver Tab.
Kiitos Water Saver Tab.
Kiitos öljystä.
Kiitos öljystä.
Kiitos Kingdom Towerista.
Kiitos Kingdom Towerista.
Shukran.
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 Kiitos kolmasti. Kiitos.
Kiitos. Kiitos.
Madain Saleh!
Madain Saleh.
Rupa!
Saudi-Arabian edustuston edessä näyttää olevan erittäin hyvä meininki ja meillä on täällä vieraana Christopher Hultin OMD-nimisestä mediatoimistosta, joka on sponsoroimassa tätä koko tilaisuutta tai tapahtumaa tämän päivän osalta. Christopher, you've been living also in, well, you know quite well Saudi Arabia, so would you like to tell us about Saudi Arabia, maybe 3 good things about Saudi Arabia?
Yeah, well, first of all, I think that one thing which is very nice about Saudi Arabia, which goes for a lot of the region also, is they're very warm people. When you meet them, they are, I think, very welcoming, and they're very generous also. I mean, they have a lot and they've had a lot of fortune, and they're also good at sharing that fortune. I think, of course, culturally it's very hard to get around that. They are the hosts of some of the most natural landscapes there. So some of the biggest, I think, the biggest desert in the world, and just that kind of emptiness is mind blowing also. And so I think, I don't know if that was 2 or 3 things, but I think that the last thing, because I've done a lot of business with them. Of course, they're very smart when it comes to business. So and they have a lot of. They have a lot of positive experience, and they've learned how to let's say, combine their cultural background very well with cooperating with the West, I think.
What about the food culture? That's always something very interesting.
Yeah, I think the Arab food culture, it's in a way, the food culture in the Middle East can be a little bit difficult to see where the borders are going, but I think whenever you are, also whether it's in Lebanon or whether you are in Saudi Arabia and you go outside and you are eating in a tent in the evening and the food is being brought in, it's just the way they use the spices, the dishes, it's a complete different world. Like how the tomatoes are, I mean, it's like I'm really getting hungry just talking about this.
Do you have one particular meal or restaurant or experience? You talked about a tent and having a meal somewhere like that.
Yeah,
share with us.
I have. It's not exactly Saudi Arabia. It's more from Beirut. But when you are having the local Lebanese food up in the mountains, the beautiful mountains of Beirut, it's something that I haven't been able to compete with anything else.
You've been in the Middle East for quite a long time, but you're Danish,
Yeah.
but you'd like to also maybe thank Finland for something.
So one of the things in this whole process of Hyvänmielenosoitus is that it seems that everybody has forgotten Finland, not because it's not very natural to thank yourself. And now, since I'm a foreigner in this process, I took contact to people from Denmark, and some of the things that came up that Denmark wanted to thank Finland was the Moominpeikot for Nokia phones, especially the early ones, Finlux TV, Linux software.
The list goes on. You must continue after we popped into it.